Okay, let's switch over. Uh, so what I like, I'm not sure when they started doing this. It may have been here all the time, but I just never noticed it until today when I was getting this game ready and everything. What I like it actually shows here if you have this on your if you have this set to home for your series on your Xbox. It basically says how long you've been playing this game. So this game's like Resident Evil 3 remake. I think I have over like 70 plus hours of gameplay. So let's see how much time I can rack up with this game, shall we? Okay, let's start this. Okay, Robocop Rogue City unfinished business. Let's do this. Nakon? Okay, Taeon. I was wondering. I thought Taeon did, but okay, there they are. They are. There they are. Okay, press any button. There you go. Robocop Rogue City unfinished business. How awesome does this look? Robocop looks awesome in all his Robocop goodness. Okay, I'm gonna have to tinker with the audio throughout my videos, just make sure that's loud enough. I hope it's loud enough for you guys right now. Play. New main campaign. Hopefully, like I said, I'm hoping that your skills that you unlocked in the previous game, I hope they carry over. Yeah. Okay, as always, I like to start on easy at least. I will start on easy, and if I feel like it, I can always start another playthrough on the harder difficulties. But for this, let's just start with easy. Let's have some fun, ladies and gentlemen. Okay.
The zero waste movement has succeeded. It has been decided that garbage from an overflowing...
Okay, now before I continue on, do we have any... Oh, no, not load game. Captions. Okay, first let's turn off motion blur. I don't know what chromatic aberration is. I don't want to risk messing with that. Feel audio. Let's see here. Voices. Oh, subtitles. Jeez, Jeff. I was looking at all the stuff on the screen. Okay. X. There you go. Apply back. There you go.
Landfill in Yosemite Park would be burned. The energy generated would power an expanding industrial district in the area. The kind of economical solutions the city needs. Top story? Detroit. Will OCP use military units to fight crime? This scenario is more and more likely, especially after the break-ins at OCP.
Okay, wait, how are they having a TV that's... Now, that's not like a little cell phone, you know, that is like a little TV. How is that being powered? How is that being powered?
All this and more is waiting for the lucky residents of Old Detroit. In the magnificent OmniTower.
Oh, shit. Oh, Robocop, where are you, dude?
And making space for Delta City. So, take the opportunity. After all, police can't be everywhere. Contact OCP today and... Sir, just getting a news report and...
Oh, that person got lucky. I think that criminal was going to kill her. I think that was a woman.
Metro West precinct has occurred. The perpetrators and the number of victims are as of yet unknown.
Metro West was attacked? Oh, shit.
One thing I can say for sure. I wouldn't want to be in the perpetrator's shoes when Robocop finds them.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, here he is. Here he is. I think there's a fire because of the glow on Robocop. There must be a fire. Yep, fire. Oh, that's not good. Still on Metro West. Okay, Robocop Vision. Activate Robocop Vision by pressing left trigger to highlight enemies and important objects in the environment. You can investigate those objects or use them in combat. Now, how do you... It's been a few months since I last played Rogue. Oh, there it goes. Tire tracks left by an unknown vehicle, possibly a van. The gate? Oh, shit. We got a body over here. Decrease police mechanism. Oh, mechanic. Jeez. Oh, crap. I was in the middle of reading it and it stopped. It was a mechanic. Apparently a mechanic was called mechanism. Jesus Christ, Jeff. You gotta read better, dude. Poor guy. I don't like how that they take the things off the screen when you're in the middle of reading it. That drives me nuts when I play a video game. You're reading something, all of a sudden it disappears. It's like, fuck you. Wait, hold on. We got more stuff over here. What are? Must be looks like bullet casings. High caliber bullets from assault rifle RBS Mark II. Deceased officer Greg or G Shaw shot in the liver and Jesus. Is there a way that? Let me see here. Hold on. Gameplay difficulty easy. Always on. Browser skips list. Camera shake reduction. Outlines. What about not controls? Audio, video. And it doesn't say. This is gonna be kind of annoying if I'm playing a game. I'm trying to read stuff that like after you scan it and it disappears. Oh, that's gonna drive me nuts. Yeah. Now, if I remember correctly, when I watched the trailer for this game a few weeks ago, they did have an ice gun in it, if I recall correctly. Deceased officer A Lane cause of death hypothermia. God, right now, because everybody's dead and this place was attacked, this really has kind of like a horror feeling to it, like you're playing a horror game, like Fear, or let's see here, or even just a basically first-person shooter game with horror aspects, like say Doom, possibly. Yeah. Deceased officer R short, multiple wounds to the abdomen, signs of. I might as well even read it, read these because it's like it disappears. Now, if I remember correctly, in Rogue City, you could actually access records. I think it's from this location here. Server systems compromised. No new data will be backed up. Uh-oh. Dude, look at all these power strips. Holy hell. You would think with, like that they'd have proper wiring. I would expect something like this from for me or like any kind of content creator that doesn't have a professional setup, But this is like a police station. This is supposed to be like a server room, and they're relying like on numerous amounts of little power strips. This feels haunting, like okay, area map helps Find the locations of your main objective and side objectives. To activate map, press whatever that button is. I've had this goddamn system for a couple years now, and I still don't understand what some of the buttons on this controller are called. I always refer to it like start and select. I don't know if they actually have a specific name. I refer to them as start and select. Okay, so it looks like it wants me to go there, possibly? Oh, jeez. What is that noise? It's so dark. I'm gonna have to turn up the brightness a little bit, guys. I'm not sure how it looks on your end. Wait, hold on. Okay. Wait, hold on. Did it actually? Okay. There. Okay, it's a fan. It looks like. Wow, this game is fucking dark. I mean, in both metaphorical and literal sense. Holy shit. Where was Robocop when this happened? I mean, this looks like this kind of damage and all these dead bodies. This looks like it happened over like at least an hour. It had to be at least an hour. Deceased officer Clayton caused a death, multiple wounds across the whole body. Dispatch center compromised, no calls and video feed possible. And once again, all those power strips. Now, if I remember correctly, I think these two were actually in the base game. So we're actually seeing the death of some of the characters that you interacted with possibly in Rogue City, which is sad. So by the sounds of it, these guys didn't even have their weapons drawn yet. So they must have been doing whatever they were doing. And here they could have been like, I think they could have been like working on reports or something when they were ambushed. Oh, I hope some of the major cast, like oh god, the lieutenant, I can't recall what his name is. Or the sergeant. I think it's a sergeant. I can't recall what his name is. And then Lewis. I hope those two are still alive. I'd hate to think that they both die. They get like an off-screen death. I'd be so upset. Deceased officer Stanford multiple blood loss. Thieves ransack OCP. Wow. Mysterious thieves have robbed multiple OCP warehouses. The corporation urges police to take swift action. What exactly was stolen, and how is Delta Department? Oh, sorry, the Detroit Department. Jesus, Jeff. Going to recover the missing assets. Read more on page 2. Okay, it looks like I may be starting from the beginning again when it comes to experience and whatnot. Officer B. Spencer caused a death, punctured iliac artery. Oh yeah, I already know. I know how to run in this game. I'm just kind of moving a little bit slower to add a little bit of gravitas to this. You know, like. Sees B. Gordon shot multiple bullets pierced through the desk wall. Must be some real big or real powerful ammunition if they could shoot through a wall and kill a guy. I understand it's bullet penetration, but holy shit. This poor person. K Hunter shot right lung caused respiratory failure. Now, before I continue on, I'm it's bothering me. Reed, Sergeant Reed, if I remember correctly. But yeah, let me just check real quick. I don't remember what the I think it's Reed and Lewis. Let's see. Hello Murphy. Hold on, do they not? Hold on. Okay. Oh, it is Sergeant Reed. Robert Doki? Sergeant Reed, the poor guy passed away before they even designed Rogue City. And then we got Lewis and Reed. So hopefully those two are still alive. Those two, I want those two to still be alive, hopefully. Oh, God. Deceased civilians caused multiple wounds to the chest. So it wasn't just like the cops that these people killed. It was cops and civilians. D. Rogers caused a death shotgun blast from close range. Ah, jeez. I'm looking at this, and this is something I could actually imagine from like the Terminator. You know, like. Locker room. Did I come in from this one? I don't think I came in from. Okay, it looks like they were probably trying to put up a fight. Or put up like a resistance. We got a shelf down over here. H. Cruz cause of death, multiple wounds to the abdomen. I'm just going to assume, like, say all the minor characters that were in, like, the side characters, with the exception of, like, say, Lewis and Reed. Hopefully, Lewis and Reed are still alive. But everybody else who I just kind of were putting around in the police station, I'm going to assume all those characters were possibly killed. Because I'll be honest, I can't recall which characters were in Rogue City. So I'm just going to assume that possibly everybody was killed with the exception of Lewis and Reed. Officer brain hemorrhage. Oh, this person. Oh, I thought when I was back here, like right here. I don't know why, but it looked like I thought that their head was gone. I'm like, oh, I was about to say, oh my god, their head is gone. They took off the person's head, but it's just. J. Nash precision shot to the femoral artery caused a death, blood loss. Where was Robocop when this happened? This does not look like something that happened and was done like say 2 minutes. This looks like this had to have taken at least an hour to do this kind of damage, to kill these many people. Didn't they get, didn't Reed send out like an SOS to all his officers who are on the street? You would think that Robocop would have got like an emergency broadcast saying, hey, West Metro is under attack, return back. Oh, this was an OCP officer. Oh, OCP individual. Oh, those must be the guys who works on Robocop. Assault Metro. Okay. Who is that? Oh, Reed!
Oh, they came for that.
For what? I don't see anything.
You need medical assistance.
There were too many. And their weapons. So many good officers that...
We all know the weight of the badge. Let me take you outside.
Oh, yeah, just because you have a badge doesn't mean it should mean that you should be killed, though. Oh, Lewis, awesome. She's still alive, at least.
Those goddamn mercenaries. Sir, please lie down. We need to leave. No.
Go. Those mercenaries are my unfinished business.
Fine. But first we need to get things straight. First thing, this will be Robocop's assignment, and Robo's alone. Lewis, you are off this case.
But Sarge...
If I'm going to the hospital, someone has to take care of this mess. Murphy, do you have a better candidate?
No one is as experienced as she is. She won't let anyone push her around. We need to choose someone respected. No one is as experienced.
There's no one more experienced than her.
Definitely no one more angry. After Sarge, that is. With due respect, sir.
It's settled then. Now the second, and more important thing, we need to get these scumbags. Any ideas why anyone would steal Murphy's data chair from the holding cell?
That's what it was. I think it was a data chair. His chair.
Situation.
Talk.
So, hypothetically, it's possible to make a machine that would take control of all the OCP devices. A sort of OCP hijacker.
How does it connect to the assault?
There was a break-in at OCP. Data and some components were stolen. With hardware from Robo's chair, they could create that sort of machine.
Okay, see, it would be highly inconsiderate to not secure your technology. OCP likes to keep us busy. Victims of the assault were not... victims of the assault were not hypothetical.
Victims of the assault were not hypothetical.
I didn't mean it that way. But, like I've said, it's all just a theory. And not cheap. And you'd need access to a massive power source to run it.
Does that building you call OmniTower possess such capabilities?
I believe it does.
Sarge, you have a suspicion?
One of the mercenaries dropped an access card to OmniTower.
I am heading there.
That building is technically outside of police jurisdiction. But if OCP calls it insubordination, I'm happy to pay the consequences.
Once you're inside OmniTower, find the information desk. It should contain data to determine if the mercenaries are onto something.
Godspeed, son. Just remember, we're cops. Don't make it a matter of revenge.
It will be a matter of justice.
Okay, so it looks like we're going to be going to OCP Tower now. Now, I'm not sure. I don't think this is the same. Is this the same? I'm not sure. Is this the same tower that was OCP used, you know, like before the end of the previous game, or is this a whole new tower? Welcome to OmniTower. Okay, I think now would be a good time to do a quick jump off really quick. I'm going to stop recording and I'll get this ready for upload. And then I will be right back with the continuation of today's playthrough of Robocop Rogue City. Rogue City unsolved business. Or unfinished business, sorry. Stay tuned and I'll be right back.